Only because GameStop put their annual earnings for this year. For last year technically, and they have a $700 million loss. And I don't know. I've never owned a business except for something I won't say. But that I don't see them ever coming back out of it. They're gonna go the way of Blockbuster. They had their chance. Blockbuster had their chance against Netflix early on. And they could have survived the streaming service kind of thing. They before Netflix did it. So we got these titles. Blockbuster had everything. And they could have had a good fucking streaming service kind of thing going for them, and they didn't take it. And GameStop's gonna die the same way Blockbuster did. So I'm just saying, I don't see them ever getting out of it. Next one is I don't know. Do you have anything Anthem related?
It sucks. I don't know.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Pretty much I mentioned this last cast. Just Anthem was a big shit show.
Oh, it gets better. And by better, it gets funnier.
Yeah, I know there was a whole Bioware thing and where they responded to a few things where it didn't seem very good at all.
Alright, I'll say this. But, yeah. So there's rumors about, it's technically right now he said, she said, but former people who worked in Bioware say that, they had X amount of time to work out Anthem, and they cranked it out literally in a year or two. And it's like, oh, we got this going with the Bioware magic kind of thing. And then you got people currently in Anthem blaming EA, being like, oh no, EA wanted us to crank this out before it was ready and all this shit. And so it just leads me to believe that the management on EA's part and Bioware was so terrible that they cranked out this game before it was even feasibly thought up of from the ground up. It leads me to believe, oh yeah, we made Anthem 2 years ago. And, just from the fact that has been going on right now. They say they made this game in 7 years. It took them 7 years.
Bullshit.
You'd have something out of it. You'd have 7 years. Well, at least Bungie, Destiny 1, had 5 years of it. And it came out.
I don't even think it was 5. It was probably 3.
3, and it was still okay. It was still better than fucking Anthem.
It's whenever you have times that are that long, it's usually we started it, we had something going,
and then
we scrapped everything, and then we restarted. Then maybe we scrapped everything, we restarted. You can see that with Final Fantasy 15, which had a 10-year dev cycle, and they scrapped.
You're bringing
so many things.
You're bringing Nobubu up.
Yeah, they did technically they worked on the game for 10 years, but the actual game was only worked on for 3 years.
Yeah,
the one that actually released.
I hate Nomura for that aspect.
Nomura wasn't on the team at all until 4 years before it came out. Oh wait, no. Nomura wasn't on it at all. Nomura did not touch 15. He was not on 15 at all. Sorry.
That's the one with Noctis, right?
Yeah, he was not on
the team.
Are
you sure? Bullshit. I thought he had a hand in the story.
Maybe as a consultant, but he was not on the team.
Okay, we're gonna have to get into this as the main topic because I don't buy it. That's how strongly I feel about it. There's no way. No, put your phone.
No, I'm. She shut the fuck up.
I'll fight you on this right now. I'm a few drinks in.
I'll fight you.
Yo, bro, don't hold us back. All right, but I don't believe you. That's only because I don't like the way Square Enix has been running things.
Well, it's not even it's Nomura's fault when this shit happens. They literally give him the responsibility of everything. They say, you do this main thing, you do this thing, and you do this thing. Because you're the only person making money in the company. That's basically what they say.
Okay, that still does not make me feel any better.
They say, oh yeah, you're making Kingdom Hearts, so you're making money? Cool. You're also going to make this thing because you're making money.
I also don't like it. Okay,
it's not like it's his fault because he just has to work on things. I know some people don't like his style because it is different, but
this guy,
you can't fault the guy for having to work on things because his company says, hey, you're the only person making money in the company. You're going to work on this thing.
Okay, he's all style, no flavor. That's my opinion. That's the only thing I can ever actually.
If you look at his
stand
whole
on.
career, you can't say that.
I will say that.
You
I
can't.
felt he flaked out after Advent Children.
Do you even know when he started Square
I have
Enix?
no fucking clue. He was a character designer in 7.
Yeah,
That
he
much I know.
started in like 91.
Yeah,
You can't
that's
say
all I
like
know about him.
you can't say he had no
When did he not become a character designer?
90. No, actually, he didn't start as a character designer.
Well, he did character design Cloud, Sephiroth.
That was 97 when he first. The first time he did character design was 6 years after he had already been working on games.
So he was coding and shit like that. Okay,
He was doing characters.
Alright, let's
yeah.
not fucking beat each other for something that.
Well, we'll have we'll have an
this the main
entire
topic.
We'll have an entire topic on Nomura one day
And the main
because
topic,
it's so divisive for us.
the main topic will be convince me on the history of Square Enix.
I will.
The future.
I will actually.
Look forward to that.
I'll make you bow down to Square.
Never.
Yes.
Never. I will break before I bend.
I'll break you.
Actually, that's enticing. Okay. Look, well, you get what I mean. I will break
But anyways,
before
yeah.
I bend. It's like, that's how strongly I feel against fucking Square
You'll
Enix.
shatter into pieces. But
I will
anyways.
shatter into pieces before I fucking bow down to that piece of shit of a company. Alright. But anyways, Anthem. Yeah, game's still trash. Tons of people are laid off, and this is a TLDR. A lot happened in like 3 weeks. Oh, so much happened. So much happened in 2 weeks, man. But I will say, Anthem is shit. Don't get it.
Just play Destiny or fucking Warframe or Borderlands 1 or some shit. They're all better games.
I'll save the Sekiro. Actually, easy mode. Sekiro. DLC. $20. If they ever come out, if Square ever fucking comes out with an easy mode, they should charge you a full game to get that DLC.
There's a few things I have. Okay, so I'm against
Easy
DLC in general.
I mean,
Just like as a concept, I'm against it. I would rather just have this happens to a bunch of games that I love. Like that, I'll play the game, beat it, and then like 2 months later they come out with more shit. I'm like, I don't want to go back and play the game again just to get this extra content. I'd rather have an entire full game on release.
There's perfect ways.
100%.
Yeah, there's
done.
perfect things done. Like it's literally an expansion kind of deal where it only works. Which is
sometimes
Bloodborne.
it can work. Sometimes it can work.
Yeah.
If it's completely, even then I'm like still kind of like I would have rather just had it. In the full game where I can only play it one time. If I'm only going to play it one time and get everything. If it's a full expansion, then okay, I'm a little bit more lenient. But with the easy mode, there's two things. Yeah, one, I'm against DLC in general. Just microtransactions.
I'm careful on it now, yeah.
I don't think they should ever, even if they could make $1 million with this, I don't think they should bend the knee. Because again, it's something that, with these kind of games, I feel like it is... against the artistic vision of the game. They want it to be a certain difficulty. They want you to feel a certain thing while you're playing the game. They want you to adapt to the enemies. They want you to feel like you have to get better to beat a certain enemy. I mean, literally,
we're still talking about Sekiro, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now, I'm being sarcastic on this shit, but please go on.
But yeah, I'm just kind of going into that fact because people make this argument. They're saying that they should be in easy mode and all this stuff. Yeah.
Ever since Dark Souls 1. Yeah.
And the whole thing is like they just say, yeah, it needs to be easier, more accessible. It's like it's accessible to everybody in the world. It's just you're too lazy to fucking try to
put the effort
learn
into it. Yeah. All right.
And like they make the game for what's his name? The director of the game, what's his name?
Sekiro and Bloodborne.
Yeah,
Miyazaki.
Yeah, Miyazaki. They
Miyazaki-san.
literally, what they even said in interviews is like, they make the games to a point where as long as he can beat them, they feel like it's fine. And he's a 45-year-old like businessman. As long as he can beat the games and he can beat them, he's beaten Sekiro. He's beaten Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne. He's beaten them all. As long as he can beat the game, they feel like it's not
Yeah.
so hard like that it can't be released. You know,
Yeah.
if a 45-year-old Japanese businessman can beat this game, then you're a fucking dumbass.
Which is an example of like all gamers. There's no such thing as like all gamers is just a person. You know, anyone can do it.
I saw a video of a week ago, a quadriplegic.
I was gonna get into that shit. Fuck it. All right, go into it.
Oh yeah, I saw a video of a week ago of a quadriplegic. Means he can't use his arms or his legs, beating the corrupted monk, which is actually the last boss I beat, which is like 80% of the way into the game. He probably did at this point, yeah. At least when I saw it, he had just beaten the corrupted monk, which is about 80% of the game, but I'm sure he's beaten it now because that was a week ago. And that's like 80% of the game. If someone, you know...
Like that
can beat the game, it's accessible. It is accessible. That's the word, the key word that they like to use. It is accessible because you can beat the game in that condition where you can't even use your arms or legs.
Alright, now I will say this. The only reason I made the sarcastic statement is because for the longest time I've heard, oh, this game should be either in this shit and that, and it's always related to mostly Soulsborne's game from what I've heard of, because I never pay attention to every single game, you know, so I'd hear from the grapevine, oh, some people are talking shit about this game and they should be easier, and you know, for Sekiro, I was like, okay, you know, these guys want an easy mode, fuck it, they should have a fucking 60, they should pay an extra $60 just so they can get
just
it.
Pay $100 for it, like if they really want it.
Joke, I would fucking say that.
But yeah, I honestly don't even think they should.
And they
have
should
it,
degrade you. Well, not mind you. Like, I mean, I feel like you know, FromSoft should degrade you like they did with the chicken in the chicken fucking little thing in
or it's just like Cuphead where it's like you can't actually beat the game on easy mode. If you play easy mode on
you don't
Cuphead,
get the full story, right?
You can't actually fight the last boss. It won't let you. It says you have to play it on normal mode. That kind of stuff. It's like,
okay, see, I would respect that more. Now, you know, these guys cry and all this shit, and you know, I brought up the fact that in my notes, you know, there's this disabled like kid. Didn't say what he had, but he beat the game. You know, at this point, I don't know if I can't confirm nor deny that he beat the game.
I mean, I've seen a quadriplegic that beat.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
If he got to the corrupted monk, then he can beat the game because that's like 80% through.
Yeah, I believe that, and like I'm just saying, ironically, yeah, pay for easy mode, fuck you,
and again, one of the arguments that people use is that if there's an easy mode, it doesn't affect your gameplay experience, but it does, because your version, if you play on easy mode, you're playing a completely different game than I played. You know, you want the other one?
Hell no, that's yours, isn't it?
No, that's
wait. You're bullshitting me. There's 3 empty beers.
This is my third boy.
Then I'm on the 4th.
No, this is my third. That'd be your third, if you want it.
Give me like another hour. Like this is gonna go on for a little bit.
All
right. So
But yeah, anyways, it does affect it because whenever you go to review the game, you played a completely different game than other people played. It's like you don't have the same experience than other people did when you played on easy mode. No, the game was meant to be played.
I agree with you there.
At a specific difficulty, and it was supposed to be played this hard. If you're not playing it at that point, you're playing a different game.
I don't have a problem. Okay, anyways.
I'll split it with you if you want.
Yeah, please helpful. Because I'm trying to last for pizza later.
Alright.
Which, this guy knows right here.
Yeah, how much longer?
You see? You think he wants to go already?
You can go.
You can go. If you have to go, you can go. We'll finish up right here, alright?
Well, we'll be done.
Yeah, we'll be done in like 30 minutes on this segment, at the latest an hour. Alright? So yeah, go on in. Marty's Pizza after? My little nephew loves that pizza.
The New York one?
The New York one. Wait, they call it Marty? No, yeah, the New York Pizza on State.
For the show. I'll be back.
Alright.
Alright, man, you take care. I'll close it after you. But yeah, I say ironically, you know.
But yeah, anyways.
Wrap it up.
I'm done with ranting about that. I guess that'd be my rant because, Yeah.
I hate that shit too.
I've been seeing so many things about that, and it's just it irks me in a very personal way.
It's the same way when I felt like, oh yeah, the music isn't that good in DMC5. That's only because it gets better when you get to higher.
Yeah, it's because you suck.
Great, yeah. So
fucking end yourself.
All right, kill yourself.
No, don't kill yourself. Just end yourself in a very non-legally binding way that I can't be responsible for.
What he said. Anyways, that's my fucking beef on fucking Sekiro fucking demanding people demanding easy mode. Next one. I'm gonna just go quick on Epic Game Store and Steam. Epic Game Store versus Steam. I'm disappointed with Steam. Epic Game Store is literally getting fucking game exclusives like fucking Infinity Stones.
It's not like they're getting them. It's Epic is buying them.
Yeah,
That's the
they
problem.
are. They're buying them like fucking Infinity Stones DLC pack. and that's how I feel about it. And I think Steam, Gabe, our fucking Lord and Savior, you should fucking do something about this. Your company literally has millions fucking backing you up.
I feel
You're
like
the platform. Help a nigga out.
No, I feel like it's kind of it's almost like Epic shooting themselves in the foot, where they think like
it'll do damage before it's over. That's what I feel.
It's like they're doing all this stuff, but I feel like it's not sustainable at all.
No.
The millions of dollars that they're paying for these exclusives are not going to pay fruitions.
Oh my God.
Two, Epic Store is not going to grow doing that. They're not going to grow just buying these exclusives.
No, they're not.
They're going to grow organically by having features that help both developers and consumers. Right now, they help.
I've seen from what the game store is, you get the games a little bit cheaper because they're not, demanding so much from the developers. Pay this amount, they give them a little cut down, so the games are cheaper. I like that about Epic Game Store. What I don't like is the exclusive aspect of it. So,
exactly. So it bothers me. They're not in a competitive market. They're trying to be an exclusive market.
Yeah, like
a monopoly. And second.
It may be a year, but you still gotta wait for a fucking year for the game to come out on other stuff. And that's not including Microsoft, Xbox, or fucking Sony's PS4.
Yeah,
or PS5 since supposedly it's coming out.
The bigger thing is like they're helping developers, but they're not helping consumers. Their practices for helping developers is good, and I wish Steam would do a little bit better in helping the developers, but Steam is helping the consumer to such an extreme degree compared to Epic that it's not even a comparison.
Yeah,
when you're a consumer, you're gonna look at it and say, why the fuck would I ever use Epic?
Reviews on Steam is hands on a billion times better than fucking Epic Games Store, where you have the option to opt out in Epic Games Store.
I've used hundreds of times the reviews on Steam to help me guide my purchases.
Yeah,
because there was a game I almost bought that was actually completely defunct. It was a game that had to be run on servers, but the servers were completely offline and defunct.
Yeah,
and if you bought the game, you can't play the game because the servers are off.
Mm-hmm.
And I only learned that because of the reviews that were all over Steam. And people mentioning this and stuff like that, big things like that, or if there's port issues, if there's port, triumphs, that's good. But
now I'm gonna just skip ahead because we can go on fucking another 15 minutes on Steam. But I want Steam to step up. I want Steam to really step up.
I don't think they have to step up that much.
Not too much, but a little bit more because they've been passive aggressive on it. I think they should be a little bit aggressively passive than passive aggressive, which makes no sense.
I think they've just been passive because they don't feel like they have to do anything. But I feel like they should do a small thing.
I'm worried. That's what I'm as a consumer and a faithful user of Steam. I'm worried
I'm not, because I am a smart consumer, and even if something gets
Yeah.
thrown on Epic that I really want, which nothing has yet, like that I even
Metro
want.
fucking Exodus for me, and I haven't. I did not buy it on fucking Xbox or PS4. I'm waiting.
I've heard
for
it's
a full year.
I've heard it's pretty shitty compared to the other ones, which is probably one of the reasons why they put it on Epic, because
I'm a faithful person on the Metro Exodus. I mean, on the Metro series, they have been pretty good to me. I haven't checked out. Look, I haven't checked out anything on the reviews on Metro Exodus. That's how strongly I feel about the fucking fucking Epic Game Store fucking thing. Like, I have not checked out anything at all. I have not checked the Let's Play. I've not checked the review. Like, I just whatever the trailer showed me is what I have to go on.
Okay.
And should the time come when it's on Steam and people will literally voice their opinion, I would trust them more than fucking, anyone else. Like, and it's a dark time for fucking games.
Right.
Like, right now.
Alright,
On
so what
PC.
else you got?
Okay.
We'll burn through these so we can get through here.
J.K. Rowling gets so woke on the Tales of Grindelwald.
J.K. Rowling confirms you, the reader,
are
gay all along.
Yeah. Alright, okay. Now, I fucking hate her so much because she's retconning everything. Alright. I'm only going to mention this because of Christchurch. Kiwi Farms. Christchurch happened. There was a shooting. I'm not going to mention the killer, the shooter, or whatever, the fucking memester. Drag fucking gun debate back again in a fucking different country, by the way. This happened.
New Zealand. One of the most peaceful countries in the world.
And this happened to them. And apparently it's affecting us in the United States, which is bullshit because it's happening in another country, and you want to make this a gun debate kind of thing. Fuck you. I mean, like, oh yeah, this is an example. It's like, this didn't happen in the U.S. This is a separate thing. Clearly, this guy had a motive, and it's in his statement. Maybe for a main topic in the future, I will read that fucking thing. I'll make a video on this shit.
Yeah, the manifesto was pretty...
You could tell in the first two sentences to a paragraph why he did it.
Right.
To fucking get this thing going. And, like, he knew it was going to happen.
He's literally, what's it called? An accelerationist.
Yeah.
I believe it's called. And it's someone who wants to spark...
Watch the world to burn.
Basically, yeah. His entire plot is to get people talking about certain things, get people debating certain things, get certain things... Actually spark civil war.
Yeah, I agree.
That's his entire motive. And
so
people following into his motive is just
and it's
they're
retarded. I already mentioned Destiny 3. Kick Vic. The scandal has been continuing. I had not followed it for a little while, so I'm gonna put it all together. Kick Vic is still going on. We got sides. I'm gonna equate it to fucking Civil War of Marvel. Like, you got people who want Vic and people who don't want Vic. And it's gotten into cons.
I'll say
like, fucking cons are fucking banning people for wearing cosplay. The fucking, Edward Elric. You got fucking, cons banning Vic Mignogna. I don't fucking know how you say it. I don't fucking care. I was at his concert. He said Mignogna. I'm going with that. Okay. And, like, this motherfucker is, you got fucking cons kicking him out. Cons accepting him. Fucking shit talk on Kick Vic's side, and fucking defenders fucking going on.
I'll just say, if you want to get updates on it, watch That Umbrella Guy.
That Umbrella Guy or Rikita Law?
Rikita Law.
Rikita Law is legit the basic, almost the most neutral version. He's more biased towards Vic, but as a lawyer, I trust his advice more.
And That Umbrella Guy is also a lawyer, and
shit, is he? Send him to me. Send it.
So they both are in the law world, and if you want to get updates, just go there because you're gonna find.
And that's it on my news. You're next, I think.
I have a few things. So
man.
This one game got announced, Shin Sakura Wars. So this is actually an interesting thing. Sakura Wars is an old school series.
I've heard it.
It's a Sega series starting back in '98 on the Sega Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Had a Dreamcast game. A couple of Dreamcast games, and then PS2 game.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me out with that beer.
The last one was 2005, and they finally got a new game announced for 14 years later. It's like a tactical RPG with dating sim and visual novel elements. It was one of Sega's actual flagship like weeb shit games.
I do have another.
They had an anime for it even like back in 2000, I think. It's pretty old school. It looks fucking amazing. Like the trailer they showed of it of Shin Sakura Wars looks nice. Like it looks really nice.
You done with Sakura Wars?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have one more news thing. Fucking
Sure.
Rance is coming.
Yes, I sent this to you. So Sengoku Rance, my favorite Rance game. Technically, what Rance 6? I think it was.
It's the sixth. Wait, he had multiple games.
There's like 6 or 7, or there's like 7 or 8 main Rance games, but Sengoku Rance was, I think, technically Rance 6 in the series.
So they're gonna come out. Are they gonna come out with an omnibus package of all the games?
They haven't said anything, but I hope they do. So, Manga Gamer, my bros,
my niggas, my G.
I hope you come out with a physical edition of Sengoku Rance, one of my favorite games. My favorite.
Yeah.
Eroge
we
of
got
all
fucking
time.
Polnic Girls too. I know that I want to mention Tofaku. I only did not mention it in the reading is because I read the manga ages ago. I haven't bought it, so I'd rather buy it. So I'm gonna buy it one of these days right now, and I'll mention it maybe in a podcast or two later. But Rance. Rance does not love he rapes.
Sengoku Rance, yeah, one of my favorite Eroge of all time. I played that shit for at least like 80 hours. And I didn't even get fully through like every single ending. There's so much shit in that game.
Am I pounding this?
No, I took a couple of drinks. I'll help you.
You
with the rest.
literally fucking drank half of it, so I think it's my prerogative.
No, you drink some. You drink half of that. I'll drink the other half.
It's already half. So
No,
half of the half.
Half of the half, yeah.
Oh fucking A! I'm gonna drink most of it.
As much as you feel like. So.
There we go.
Let me get into a couple of games. This is mainly for me.
Okay, anyway, that.
Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2 are available on GOG. This
what's this GOG mean again?
Good old games. GOG.com.
Okay, I've heard of good old games. From the grapevine.
Yeah, they have DRM free game releases for a lot of old games like Fallout, like Warcraft now, like Heroes of Might and Magic, like bunch of stuff.
Alright, go on.
Baldur's Gate, that kind of stuff. So this is mainly for me. But anyone else who loves what's that genre? I'm retarded now.
RTSs?
Yeah, RTS. Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2 finally available on GOG. That means they're actually fucking playable because I've been trying to find playable versions of Warcraft 1 and 2 for a decade now.
DRM free means like you gotta fucking get the code, right?
No, that means once you have it downloaded on your computer, you can play it and nothing. You don't have to be online. You don't have to touch home base with anything.
You just sold me on it.
You literally own the game.
Yeah, you just sold me on it.
Okay, so that's if anyone doesn't know about GOG.com, GOG, they sell all their games there GRM free. That means
Excuse me.
There's no Denuvo, there's no Microsoft Store,
There's no fucking
anything.
code you have to put in.
Once you buy the game and you download it to your computer, that's it. You could take that computer offline. You own that game. That's yours. And you can play it anytime, anywhere. It's completely without a gatekeeper.
I'm excited. I will say.
It is. So GOG is owned by CD Projekt Red. The
You're
people who made
fucking
Witcher.
kidding me. Wait, what? Really?
Yes, they own that company. So,
You've been too good to us. I mean, I've heard good things
like
from CD Projekt Red for ages, man. Even okay, mind you, I did shit talk fucking Witcher 3 because I saw fucking Julio literally fucking swim through a lake and then somehow magically swim through a fucking mountain to the other side. And I mean, I still like the game because he had the quest to fucking get all the Gwent cards before he actually leveled up to a fucking like decent level. He just fucking like went city to city, challenged people for Gwent.
Right.
And I respect that. He's like, no, I played the game. I'm gonna die trying to get to these places, but I want to challenge these motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh people to a Yu-Gi-Oh match, fucking Shadow Realm kind of deal. Oh, dude. Okay, I
But-
respect that.
But yeah, so GOG, they put a lot of like very old games. I mean, games that actually don't even play on PC properly. Like we're talking like old DOS games, like Warcraft 1, that you can't actually, if you have the CD for Warcraft 1, you can't play it on a Windows 7, 8, or 10 machine because it's so old. It has to run in a completely different framework. So they actually port this stuff to modern systems.
Oh, so that's what it means. Ah.
So like you can actually play very old games like Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2. All these games like
I mean,
Heroes Might and Magic 1, 2, 3, 4. They have all these games there.
I've
Like,
emulated fucking games, and they don't come out right either way.
that's one of the best things that GOG does is that they take old ass games and they make playable versions of these. So get Warcraft 1 and 2 because they're some of the best games Blizzard ever made. So $6 for Warcraft 1, $10 for Warcraft 2.
That's a hard sell for me.
It's an amazing game, I'll tell you that.
You say that.
But
you gotta convince me on it. Okay.
You can buy Warcraft 1 and 2 for $15 as a package.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
And
it's, I mean, it doesn't support the original company, right?
I'm sure they get a tiny cut of it,
Uh-huh.
Activision, Blizzard, but
You mean Blizzard, not Activision.
it's the same company.
I don't want to have them get money from it.
They're not going to get 100%. I'm sure GOG gets at least
Most
like
of it?
a 30 to 40% cut, at least, if not more. So
Okay, all right.
they don't say how much they get, obviously, because of legal things, but I'm gonna get it because those are some of my favorite games. I actually have the Warcraft 2 CD, but I can't play it on my computer because it's so fucking old and it doesn't play on Windows 7.
No, yeah. All right.
Okay, so let me get into other things here. Let me break through these. Yeah, relax.
Hey, GOG.
I have to talk about something. Live action Cowboy Bebop. This is a big topic here.
That's all my response.
Mine is
my statement.
It's dead. It's dead in the water.
It's wait. No more.
They said the
No more.
No, it's happening.
Oh.
But they released the main cast.
Okay.
And
okay.
Spike Spiegel.
Hold my hand.
Spike Spiegel is not going to be played by Keanu Reeves, so it's dead in the water. Rest in peace.
He's the best of us.
He's honestly like.
He is Spike. Have you not seen John Wick?
Exactly.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's gonna be played by John Cho, is his name, a Chinese man. Okay,
okay, he is Chinese.
No,
I know.
No, Spike Spiegel is not
Chinese.
No, he's not.
Okay, he worked with the Chinese fucking mafia.
He's Jewish.
You're fucking kidding me.
He's Jewish.
How?
That's his origin. He is actually Jewish.
He's Jewish, but he works with the Chinese mafia.
Yes. Just
how is he a fucking Jew?
That's just how it is. Okay, but here's some other problems here. So Mustafa Shakir is being played, or is playing Jet Black.
Who's Mustafa?
Okay, this is a black man, and let me tell you,
there's a million of them. So
but let me tell you, Jet Black is not black. Jet Black is not a black man.
I just can't.
But now he's being played by a black man. Something about that just seems a little bit wrong.
Wait, I mean, I know you're talking about Jet Black as the character. I mean, I was thinking his voice actor and all this shit.
His voice actor was black, yes, but the character itself was not black.
Oh my god!
But now the real character is being played by a black man.
What the hell, Netflix?
Daniela Pineda is playing Faye Valentine. Faye Valentine.
I was thinking My Valentine.
She is actually supposed to be Chinese, I believe, or Japanese, one of the two. I can't recall. But she's being played by like a Mexican girl, and she's gonna be turned Mexican in the series. Hot? I guess she's alright.
Okay, now I will say if it's a woman and she's hot, depending on her acting and how she looks, I might let it slide. But that is a very doubtful thing.
She's alright
looking.
Statement
right here. My statement right there.
As long
you can cut that out in whatever way you form.
As long as they keep her outfit lewd, as Faye Valentine, because her whole thing was, she didn't have her memories.
She had a spicy outfit.
She didn't have her memories, and what she did, she manipulated people to get, to survive,
And
essentially.
get her way and all this shit.
Yeah.
Ever since, some fucking cocked her.
And Alex Hassall is vicious. The only person who's actually racially the same person, the same race as their counterpart in the anime, but they don't look alike at all. Vicious should have been played by someone else completely. I don't know who, but Alex Hassall does not look like fucking Vicious did in the anime.
Yeah, I think I might fight you right now on this. Because, I need a vent. And not because I hate fucking the Netflix casting. I just want to fucking punch something so hard
bad
right now. I'm upset. Okay, let me tell you, I've never believed there should be a live action on this franchise. I've never believed that. Originally, from what I know, Cowboy Bebop was supposed to sell toys. Alright? That's all I know about it. That's all I cared about it. It became a cult classic, but I don't believe... Oh my god.
I didn't care about a live action until I heard maybe Keanu Reeves could be Spike, and I was like, holy shit.
I could see that.
I was like, this could be the most amazing thing ever, because yes, he's literally the perfect Spike Spiegel. Everything about every character he's ever played.
Besides Bill and Ted.
Yeah, besides Bill and Ted.
And even then,
whoa, The Matrix, Constantine, fucking John Wick. They all fit Spike Spiegel perfectly. He even looks the part.
I'm gonna say this. Technically, in Marvel, John Constantine is a blonde, but and unfortunate for the Constantine movie, because they got the rights. Whoever got the rights for it, they got Keanu Reeves. I accept him. I have adopted Keanu Reeves as John Constantine, and I can't see anyone else unless you bring back motherfucking Dio, because he's Dio. Basically John Constantine was supposed to be Dio. That's it. All right, and I'm not talking about JoJo fucking Dio. I'm talking about Kono Dioda. Oh, you're approaching me. You dare approach me. Like all right, fuck you. It's literally. I've adopted motherfucking Keanu Reeves. I've heard from the grapevine, from fucking forever, Keanu Reeves as Spike Spiegel, and I accept that. And
I wish he was my dad.
I wish he was my stepbrother.
I wish he was my dad.
I wish I had a little sister, just so that I can have Keanu. I mean, I wish I had an older sister, because I'm the oldest. I had an older sister, so I can literally be married in with Keanu fucking Reeves. And
I just wish he was my dad. I could just look up to him and just. He's like a father figure to me.
I can't agree with you there. I just can't. I would say an older brother character is the best that I can.
Then he's like 50.
But my dad,
he's in his 50s or some shit.
He has not aged over 30
because he's fucking good looking.
Yeah, he has not aged over 30. Even my mom has a crush on him. Ooh. I'm just saying.
She knows what's up.
She knows what's up. I legit all right, let's get out of this. I'm cringing and I want to scratch myself right now I've been denied cocaine.
All right, so I'm done with my news, anyways.
We did it. We got through our news. Oh, main topic?
Do we even have one? I don't think we.
Romance.
That was for Santi. I think we had to say that for Santi.
We're gonna come up with it on the spot. Main topic? Come on, think it could.
Mecha. That was one of the ones that we were going to talk about. Mecha.
Mecha or romance?
We get.
All right, so Mecha.
It's Santi.
Unfortunately, we don't have. Can we change it to something Mecha right now? Live?
No, we'll keep that one for next time.
Chica. I'm sorry, you're gonna be there twice. All right, okay. As much as I like Chica,
romance is for Santi.
As much as I like Chica, which is non-existent.
Yeah.
You'll come back.
So Mecha.
So I don't know what you know about Mecha, but it's usually something involved with. You clenched right there, man. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So Mecha. is something related to giant robots, but it's not super robot like Gigantor. I would hardly say a few other shows would be super robot, but Voltron is super robot. Power Rangers is super robot. So it's not those kind of things where like usually super robot is based on like, oh, you're in a tight pinch, you got this guy to fucking get you out. You got a superpower you pull out of your ass to basically get you out of the tight pinch you're in. Mecha is more along the lines of like Gundam. I'm just gonna say Gundam plurally because there's a billion fucking Gundam shows. I'm not gonna go into detail on it, but Gundam is basically the most notable one, where it's grounded in a sense that, it's, you got these giant robots, but, you got people piloting them, and there's limits that you can do with them, etc., etc. Certain shows, like, of Gundam will push that fucking to the limits of fucking mecha to be super robot, which, looking at Gundam 00 as the example of pushing the edge on that, because I fucking hate Trans Am, even though it's the best mechanic I've ever. If I built a Gundam and it can go super powered, it would be Trans Am or the Berserker system in fucking oh fuck, I don't remember what Gundam series. Okay, but basically the Berserker system / Trans Am / whatever fucking superpower mode to get you out of this situation is basically still related and grounded. Alright. TLDR mentioned fucking Gundam as not an example of super robot. Like Gigantor and all this shit. Alright, so you got the rundown. I'm just saying, Pat Laver is another example of mecha that is not fucking super robot. Voltron is an example of super robot. There you go. Done. Alright. Don't fucking mention that fixed thing. I will fucking... You comment that shit on there. I'll find you. Alright. I mean, fucking... I was literally thinking of, the meme show. But anyway, what's it called? Pop Team Epic. Anyways, don't fucking mention Voltron Netflix. I fucking hate your guts. You destroy it, don't you fucking dare. No.
Oh yeah. Did you see, just mentioning your brother broke off the cork, so there's a piece of cork in there?
Hold on.
Yeah, there's... I saw this shit. He broke out the cork and so he fucking stabbed it in there.
Oh my god, take it away from me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna leave it to you for now because I gotta make a call. Okay.
So.
No. I'm gonna make a.
So yeah, mecha. So let me just get into my favorite mecha here. So we've got Eureka 7, one of my favorites. Has a bit of a different mecha feel than other mecha shows. Has sort of like a interesting character dynamic and romance subplot. But the big thing is like the mechas. How to bring it, like, they do fight, but they fight on, I don't know, I guess I would say surfboards. It's like a Californian kind of mecha. But the story itself is amazing. Some of the mecha subplots are secondary to what's actually interesting in the mecha. Another one would be Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. This is probably my favorite mecha of all time. So this show takes mecha to the extreme. It basically takes mecha to a level where so many things, like so you have the story where Kamina and Simone are underground. They have their mecha, and Oh man, it doesn't really start as a mecha, so hard to say here. So let me break it down here. So the mecha subplot is like up on the surface. After they get there, the mecha becomes like a bigger thing, and the mecha are essentially powered by human power, by human willpower, and the mecha get more and more powerful as essentially the series progress, because the willpower of humans gets stronger, and you come to a point where human willpower gets so strong because of a romance subplot that the romance breaks in.
Alright, where are you at?
Gurren Lagann.
Okay, I heard you talk about Eureka 7, and I'm gonna tell you that's practically almost Super Robot.
It's robot, but it's like in a different way. It's like it's almost kind of secondary, but it also fits in really well with the series. But anyways, Gurren Lagann.
Oh, did you mention any of their shows?
No, this is the second one. So okay, Gurren Lagann gets. It's essentially the mecha gets stronger as human willpower gets stronger. So
which is Super Robot in a sense, but it still pays homage to mecha.
Right.
And I respect that. It's the iffy.
Yeah. So basically, as you get further and further along,
I mean, let's face it, I like Spiral Power because it's my dick.
Yeah, Spiral Power is essentially the power of human willpower and
it is represented through a drill.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where, if you've ever noticed the show, but the drill does come out on top of his horn, and then also his legs turn into a drill.
Mm-hmm.
Which usually does show up on the penis area before the legs come in. I'm making that bullshit up. All right, but
the series, it's probably my favorite mecha of all time. It's just like there's a few reasons. One, because of
well, take your time with it.
It gets to the ridiculousness where it goes. It starts very, very like down to earth, small scale.
Then it goes
a little bit of robots fighting here and there.
Bigger.
It gets bigger and bigger and
bigger.
It goes to
become literally their fucking main antagonist in the first season. I mean, I'm not gonna call it first season. The first arc is a robot that is the size of a city.
Right.
Right. Okay. Then the moon basically is a giant robot after a certain point of the second arc of it.
Right.
And then it could just
an entire bigger. Society and planet are essentially fueling this bigger mecha,
which is the size of a fucking small solar system. Then it becomes bigger
and bigger
to power a fucking giant super galactic Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
And there's just in a way it's like there is a lot of like super
robot kind of thing.
Yeah, super robot stuff, but in a way too, it's a very inspiring show. Like I honestly got a lot of inspiration from that show just because of how determined all the characters were, how you feel like they want to pursue their goals no matter the cost.
And I mean, the best hero in that show, second to okay, he's better than Kamina. That is not the main character.
Simone.
That is not the main character. Keyword, that is not the main character. Anyone that's better, except for the main character, because he's always going to be the best.
Right.
Which is Simon.
Right.
Is literally the fucking guy who has the blonde hair with his 3 hot sisters. Kitan. And he fucking does the bros sacrifice with his little fucking, like, mecha, beastmen fucking, what were they called again?
The black siblings?
No. Yeah, the black siblings, but what were their mechas called in that saga again? They were beastmen fucking mechas.
Oh. I don't recall.
It's
been a long time.
It's been a long time. We've had a few drinks in. We're sorry.
But anyways, like that
guy
show,
does the ultimate sacrifice.
He does. And
it is the most inspirational thing that has touched my heart since fucking... I can't remember.
Dude, he's a fucking...
Bro. And
Kamina and him
I can't even consider Kamina better than Kitan. They're both the same. They're the same person.
They're both these ultra bros that make the ultimate sacrifice to progress not only one person's dreams, but like the dreams of like
Millions,
humanity.
yeah.
And like, yeah, it's just without getting into like the biggest spoilers. Like, it's just
Okay, this show came out X years ago.
it did, but
it's your fault.
I still don't want to break too much into it about what happens because it's like I held so much respect for the series. It's just
Fine, I will hold off on it.
it gets to a point where it's like
We already talked about fucking Super Galactic fucking Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
true, but you won't understand until you really see it in action and understand how all these characters were broken down and essentially imprisoned in their minds, and their sheer determination of will is what broke them out to make this fucking giant mech and save the universe from its loop essentially that it's in.
Yeah, from the anti-spirals and all that. Okay.
Such a good
show. It's such a super robot show.
Yeah.
But I will make an exception.
Please.
For the mecha. Just for you. Just for you.
Ah.
I like how the camera caught that. I'm sorry, do you want to touch my hand?
No, not gay.
Not anymore. No homo.
No homo.
Almost the same time. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, another mecha show that isn't. That's it? That's it?
You got anything else?
Oh, dude, I can mention like a million. You got Pat Leber.
Give us like one good one.
Gundam.
One of your solids.
Gundam.
Alright.
Okay, so if you want the most solid of solid, it'll be related to the Universal Century, which is basically Gundam 0078, where the original Gundam series came out with Char Aznable, Amuro Ray, etc., etc. And then, it continued up until War in the Pocket, which I mentioned back in the day. Bad guys fucking Neo Zeon go to a fucking neutral colony where they're making the prototype Gundam 0078.
Mm-hmm.
It humanized the fucking Neo Zeon people because they're trying to liberate themselves. You learn literally they're just liberating themselves, but the way they're doing it is bad, and you can't help but hate the Earth Federation, but at the same time the Earth Federation is trying to control these people who are rebelling. So both sides have good and bad, etc., etc. It's literally like very hard. Now, I'm just saying 0078, but I'd say the best fucking Gundam series is Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. And above that is literally Gundam Build Fighters. Where we got the best Dojinshi. Yeah!
It does have the best.
Yeah. But, they're model kits, but it's still based off the fucking mechas. I respect that G. Like, that G shit right there. And that's still Gundam fucking franchise. Now I wouldn't say stuff that's not related to Gundam. You got Pat Lauber. You got fucking there's another fucking mecha franchise. We can mention mecha for days if anything.
Probably.
We got you already mentioned Eureka 7. I would say Valrave the Liberate. No, Valrave.
Yeah, Valrave.
Which is a Urabuchi Gensho mecha.
Yeah.
Where it did the similar thing with politics / super robot / mecha. It's a little mix. Like, it's really hard to find a genre that isn't really grounded. Because even then, Gundam Universal Century did have people with psychic powers called new types.
Right.
So it's hard. You still have to have those elements. But it's more grounded than anything. I would say, if I can look around this one. Gundam is a huge thing. Darling in the Franxx would be like, that's really hard.
Don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Darling in the Franxx is really mechanized, mecha genre up until they get to the Super Galaxy. Are you really fucking doing? You better have that shit right here. By the way, I did call my brother. He's fine. He walked it off more than us, which we're getting
a little
to.
bit. It's all right. There's a lot.
I found the cork. I couldn't see because I had the label right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, now I can see it in the lighting. Here, that's the cork right there. It was like about that big. Fuck. There's been a lot of fucking mecha. I can't even mention fucking video games, but we're sticking to anime. I will give fucking a shout out to Mecha Assault. which is a good show. I mean, a good show, good fucking game. Fucking Armored Core. You know, that's basically mecha.
Mech Warrior is my favorite.
Mech Warrior, Mecha Soul is the same shit. Doesn't matter.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, I didn't get a swig, but what the fuck did you just tell me?
Mech Warrior is better. Shut the fuck up.
You know, Mech Warrior is a tabletop game. You know what? All right, you want to
go?
You want to play that game?
It was a PC DOS game back in like 80.
You want to play that game?
Shit.
Fine, I'll give you your Super Robot / motherfucking mecha. Warhammer 40k, the best mecha ever.
Nah.
You got the fucking Tau, who are literally all mecha. You got the fucking 40k people, who are the fucking Imperium of Mankind, got mecha. You got Chaos, has mecha. Fuck you. You got a fucking Chaos War Titan, who literally was sentient enough to make a pledge to the fucking Dark Gods of Chaos.
Games Workshop.
Specifically Korn.
Games Workshop sucks.
Games Workshop has been around longer than you, and I have lad.
Games Workshop can suck my dick.
You see, it can't. Because you have a micro penis compared to Games Workshop.
1989, not 88 for Mech Warrior. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but Games Workshop came out with all this shit before all that.
They can suck my dick because their shit's
micro
boring.
Penis? It ain't boring.
Their shit's boring.
It ain't boring. Alright.
I'll fight you on that one day.
I'll fight you right now. Or a few drinks in. You want to get a shot in? Right here. Right here. Go! Do it! Anyways, now. Alright, now we respect each other. We love mecha. Give us another show. Let's get a show. Get a show out, and I'll try to get a show out.
One of my favorites, Demon Bane. It did have a better visual novel.
That is a visual novel, yeah.
But I did love the anime quite a bit. It was really cool.
And it's still Cthulhu-esque, so I respect that.
Yeah, that is one of my another one of my all-time favorites.
I know mecha. All right, and it's gonna be in the same vein. Yeah, I know. You fucking did not like that at all. All right, go on.
I like crippled myself.
That hurt me too. Man, that hurt me too. I mean, yeah, no homo. Maybe a little.
Just a
little bit, just to make the emphasis.
Just a little homo, just to make sure you knew what was up.
What could happen when you get a few drinks in. I mean, hell, if fucking, like... Actually, I don't even remember the Mad Lad, but apparently this Mad Lad in Greek time fucked the best philosopher ever. And he's in the new Assassin's Creed game. That's all I gotta say.
Dang.
Give me another cup. There we go. Go on. You got what was it again?
What did I just mention?
Oh, what the fuck did you just mention?
I think we need to get out of here.
Nah. I got one more mecha.
I go for it.
Fucking it's an old fantasy kind of thing, but it does have a mecha. Just can't remember what it was called. Not Demon Bane. You mentioned Demon Bane.
Yeah,
and it reminded me of an old genre where like this girl gets isekai'd into a fantasy world where there is mecha, except the mechas are powered by dragon hearts.
No fucking clue.
Shit. I'm gonna do this right now. Make sure the switch is charged. It's not.
What?
Oh shit. It's not charged.
What are you trying to charge?
My brother wants me to charge the switch, which means I gotta connect it back. Everything. It's just fine. Cause,
okay.
He got into fucking Mario Kart.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
Well, we're playing Sekiro later, anyways.
Yeah.
You are, so I can laugh at you. Because you laughed at me playing Bloodborne, so I have to laugh at you.
I never made fun of you playing Bloodborne. That's the point.
You didn't, but you were condescending enough.
I'm sorry, bro.
I
respect you, bro. I respect you.
You don't know all this stuff? Oh, okay.
Gargantua is one of them. There we go. Escaflowne. Visions of Escaflowne.
Nah, that shit sucks.
That is mecha.
It sucks though.
It does, but it is mecha. But I would say Gargantua is another mecha I respect.
I mean, if you wanted to really be on the lowbrow, you would just see Evangelion.
Neon Genesis Evangelion, not the new. Oh, that should have
The
been
new
my
dub.
news. Okay, news update. Again, part 5. Fucking Netflix is recasting all the fucking people in Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Good.
And what the fuck happened to the black box? Close that. There we go. Yeah, Neon Genesis Evangelion is getting recasted. For the fuck Netflix. I like the voice of the OG Rei Ayanami. Mind you, she wasn't that great. I acknowledge that.
You mean she's a piece of shit person?
That too. But even then, she got recasted. I mean, she did not get recasted. There you go.
She shouldn't, because she's a bad person.
I guess. Fuck her.
She's part of the Kick Vic. Big time.
Well, that's good, because she's a part of Mogodon, and she should suck on my knob.
Well, I'm just saying, the English dub girl, she's part of the Kick Vic hardcore.
Alright.
Just saying.
Alright. But good thing she didn't get recasted. But, alright. But, yeah, Neon Genesis Evangelion. I separate from actor and fucking show.
I do most of the time, but sometimes it's
yeah.
just extreme where it's like, okay, I just hands off. Like,
Alright.
you're just retarded.
And now, this was the worst fucking mecha genre. This is the worst main topic we've ever had.
Well, I mean, we came up with this like literally on the spot.
On the spot, and it was
because
still good.
our unicorn wasn't here to recommend romance to.
Which was gonna be the plot twist, because like
we're gonna say,
romance was the fucking actual thing, but we sold it to him as we're gonna recommend him hentai.
But then we're gonna say, actually, it's gonna be romance.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Chica, you're coming back for part 2.
Yeah.
But anyways,
let's get the fuck out of this area.
Here. All right, let's go to the best section of it.
Clank with me.
You fucking break through this.
Alright. Recommendations. Let's get out of here. Quick style.
Alright, you start.
Oh, shit, me?
I don't even have a tag. Actually, I do have a tag, man.
I had one just a moment ago. I think I may have lost it. So,
I'm literally pulling it out for my favorites.
Oh, yeah, I had one. So I'm not going to have a tag. I just have an artist. I'm not going to say anything about this artist. It's Hagu Hagu. Hagu Hagu. Not going to say anything beyond that. Because if you want to look into it, you can. That's it. You're not going to find him on Faku.
Okay, but...
You're not going to find him on...
What do you recommend for watching, playing, and reading? Before we get to tags.
Shut the fuck up. I'm doing my tag first, bitch.
I guess we're gonna have
I make the rules here.
I guess... No, fuck you. I have as much say as you do. And I agree with you. I should say my tag first. Alright, go on.
Hagu Hagu is the artist. You can't find them on Faku because Faku will never host this person.
Let me see it right now.
Just saying.
Let me see it right now.
And they just got a few...
Get your shit out of here.
They just got a few English releases of his stuff. He's on Twitter. He released some stuff. One of my favorite artists recently.
Mm-hmm.
Just check him out if you feel like it, you know. Just know it's a little, you know.
Good shit.
It's good shit. Anime.
Because I just want to show you the preview of what I'm recommending right now.
Oh, alright, here, let me take... Okay. I like it.
The finale.
I love it.
The finale.
So, anime? What should you watch? Watch Dororo, and then play Sekiro, because those two combined make up my Sengoku era boner. That's it. Like,
you want me to go down right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I can't go any lower without falling on your actual knob.
Those both are essentially almost in the same time period, Dororo and Sekiro, and they hit them in such different ways. Like, that's one of my favorite time periods in history. The Sengoku era is the warring states.
The warring states. I mean, Inuyasha is technically a part of the Sengoku era.
And both of these just...
Feudal era, technically. Is it called feudal era?
Feudal... It's called a bunch of different things. The Edo period, the feudal area, warring states, yeah.
Era, not area.
I said era.
I heard areola. You like that right there, fist bump.
I like it. All right.
Yeah, there.
I like.
We
I
find
like the
peace
areola.
and stuff. All right, we don't fight.
But yeah, those both like I love that shit. So Dororo and Sekiro together, they rub my feudal area boner. Feudal era boner. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say area. Vega, if you would
What about reading?
go.
Go read Inuyasha. There you go. No.
Fuck it. Why not?
I did read Inuyasha a while back. I might do that again. Alright, so since this motherfucker started with tags, I'm gonna take a tag he did ages ago. And I'm sure he's gonna be familiar with it. Oyakodon. Now, Sean, hit me up on what it is.
Okay, so Oyakodon is actually a food item, and what it is it's essentially the chicken and the egg.
What came first?
Both of them came first. Together. So you have the chicken and the egg. You have a chicken bowl with egg. And in porn, you have the chicken and the egg, which means the mother and the daughter together.
It's just, well, they did. They did come
Oyakodon,
first.
that's the mother and the daughter with, another male. In whatever fashion it may be. But you got the mother-daughter
Combo going.
combo, exactly. That's the Oyakodon.
Right.
And in food, you have the same thing. You have the chicken and the egg.
With your rice bowl and chicken and
In
the egg.
Japan, I had plenty of those, and
So-
it was fucking amazing.
I just want to show off a little bit of what I've been recommending.
No.
Which is a very good manga that I mentioned before.
I think we
Except-
mentioned that artist a few times.
So many times, because there's a vanilla version of it too. But this one is the finale of it. And this is by the artist of, Solopib B. Solopib. So I don't know how he says it, but it's Oyakodon. And it's the continuation of his Moss GF fucking saga.
I'm banned from Overwatch now.
Why? Let me guess, Farah and fucking...
No, this is...
I'm joining you, bro.
I'm banned from
Alright,
Overwatch.
we're banned from Overwatch. I quit the game. I'm never gonna play it. I don't care what... Maybe I'll play with DJ and Dennis and, I'll play with Dennis and Julio. But, on my own now. Anyways, so Solo Piv, I mentioned this artist before because he had this Yandere Moss demon girl insect, take this guy, he's reliving these events and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he, I mentioned that in the third volume, he conceived a child with his said demon, and she's just awaiting his return again. Because this guy always comes back to the fucking shed that started it all. And mother of God, this guy, honestly, what sold me on this one even more was because he's like, I'm gonna confront the things and become the best person I can be after this. This is it. I don't care what happens. I will come out of this as a great person. And he goes in and confronts it. And lo and behold, he relives every traumatic experience he did plus one. And the plus one being his daughter. And oh my fucking god, it's just like, every time, this entire 3 volumes before this was like, he diddles the demon moss girl, which started like, I have this traumatic experience in the shed, I will confront it, rape the fuck out of him, becomes a little kid again because of Shota, comes out of it again, does not remember the experience, so it repeats. He just keeps coming back and forth, etc., etc. And this time was the finale of it. He's like, this is it. I'm never going to come back here again. I don't know what's going on. But whatever happens here is over. Motherfucking shit. He diddles his fucking waifu moss girl, hot moss GF. And then he diddles fucking his hot daughter moss GF. And motherfucking A, it's just so good. The art is so great. And you think it's like, no, I was supposed to be this great person. I'm gonna get through this. No, please, don't do this. And don't worry, babe. This is gonna be it. We're gonna be together as a family now. Because I made this fucking copy of you. and like, what? And he sees this fucking, like, puppet kind of dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, yeah, it took me so long to make this, but now that you're here again, I can send him out, and he can do everything. Basically, sum it up, he's gonna do everything he did, but better. Who are you? I'm you, but stronger. That's basically it right there. And I'm just like, oh my fucking god, this is so good. Oh god, ah! And I was just so fucking excited. And I was just like, this guy is stuck. Also, pretend you did not hear that. Did you fucking kick my hard drive again?
Probably.
Oh god, put your foot away. I know you're excited, but calm down. I'm talking about the third foot. Yeah. Anyways,
I like moth girls.
I like hot moth GFs.
That feel when no moth GF.
We have the meme somewhere around. We have the meme still from X amount of years ago from the moth meme. Alright, but anyways, yeah, it's just the finale and it's great and like it's like no, and then he just like his copy closes the door and his mom, not his mom, but the guy's mom comes up. He's like, "Oh, are you finished?" He's like, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, mom, thank you. I'm gonna continue forward now. I'm gonna move forward after this," and that's it. He's stuck there in that shed forever. Damn. With a hot moth GF and a hot moth daughter GF, and I'm just like, this is the best finale ever.
Damn.
Solo Pib, make a vanilla version with that daughter, because she's pretty cute. And that's my fucking tag. My recommendations. Now, this is a little bit tricky, but I gotta go back to the fucking notes. Alright, there we go. I want to recommend a company, a basically studio called Noitamina, which is animation backwards. They did Punchline, which is a gaggy fucking Gurren Lagann-esque style fucking show. Not Gurren Lagann in the sense like, oh, we made a story and we're gonna like fucking make it trippy. But it's basically like you got this character named Gratius, etc. It doesn't matter. That's not my fucking thing. My watching is Sea Control, or also as it's translated in English, which is a mouthful, and I'm not gonna mention the Japanese name, unless you pull it up right now. Sea Control, the Money of Soul and Possibility Control. It's one of those fucking long ass fucking translated titles. Uh-huh. Like, I can't believe my sister is...
Yeah, your favorite.
On that note, I'm glad Santi fucking heard that rant again twice. Because, like, I told him about it, and you're in the car, and then his boss literally had the same rant I did, and he's like, wait, I heard this before. So, anyways, yeah.
But he didn't say he didn't like it, Santi didn't say he didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like okay, I liked it, but I didn't like the sister, and he didn't like the sister, which I agree with.
Best girl.
You're lucky I didn't aim higher.
Fucking watch yourself, nigga.
Fight me. Come on, do it 3 times. I'm gonna like it.
Nah, we can't do this.
Fuck, fine. Anyways, yeah.
We'll have to have a wrestling match, an official wrestling match in a ring about that.
Dead Tube.
We'll put it on Dead Tube.
I forgot about Dead Tube. There was an update. Anyways, I'll mention that next podcast. Fucking Sea Control is literally about basically an isekai world where like you're a guy who goes in it. You get a little summon, your stand. And that stand represents your money. And as you fight and win, you get more money. And that will reflect on what you do in the real world. Because when you join this world, you basically exchange your future for money.
Right.
So basically, the better you do, the better your future is. And when you go bankrupt, you lose all your future. Because that's what you put at stake. And it's kind of a meta kind of show about that aspect. And I just want to promote Noitamina so hard because that is an underrated studio, and they do some great fucking animation. Like I loved Punchline. I loved fucking
I think
Sea
they're
Control.
doing. They might be doing Dororo. It's either that or Karakuri Circus. Oh wait, are they doing Shield Hero?
You're kidding me? Are they?
They're doing one of those 3 shows.
Oh my fucking
I don't recall which one. I swear they're doing one of those 3 shows.
Okay, you see, they're an upcoming. There were, as I mentioned, Sea Control was one of their up and coming shows when they got their fucking name out of that show, but they did other stuff, and I want to promote that show because I met the YouTuber that did a review for it, and he said he hated it, and I confronted him about it in an anime expo. He's like, "Yo, dude, you're that reviewer." He's like, "Oh yeah, dude, I am." And this is at the 21 and Up Lounge.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't like your review for this anime. It's just Sea Control, that I mentioned.
Right.
But I respect your show and I respect your opinion on it, and I see why. But I think you kind of gave it a little too much shade. Like, oh yeah, dude, thank you, man. Selfie, and we did a selfie, and that moment stuck with me. So this show, this studio, literally did a lot to shape me in early Anime Expo, and I it's great. It's Yokurama game something. He doesn't do game stuff as much. He does anime stuff now, but Yokurama Game Talk or something. I don't remember it. So that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my watching. Sea Control, the Money of Soul and Possibility Control. I don't remember the Japanese name. It's a Nisekai. All right, play the Dahak GU series. Because I'm a Dahak fan. I'm sad that the franchise is dead. There's no way it's gonna come back. Like, it almost had to come back with Dahak Quantum, which was the 3-episode OVA based off the Dahak series. There's a manga that literally tries to do the, these game. Oh, why are you spicy?
Nothing.
No, let me hear it, son. Let me hear it.
I was just looking up stuff. So, Noitamina is not a production studio or an animation studio. They're a television block only.
You're fucking kidding me.
They're just a television block.
They were a fucking studio.
They're not. Not at all.
Oh.
And
okay, so what are they doing?
Well, they had Promised Neverland.
Yakusoku Neverland?
Yeah. And they are doing another series of that. But then I just saw on their list of what they're also producing was Psychopath Season 3. And it triggered me.
Come here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're fans of Psychopath, and I know they did not have anything to do.
Season 2 is so brutal.
Anything with Season 1? Like, did they do Season 1?
Well, again, this company, Noitamina, they're just a television block. That's all they are. They're just a TV block in Japan. And I just literally saw that. I didn't even know that Psychopath Season 3 was a thing.
Studio the entire time.
I didn't even know Psychopath Season 3 was a thing until I literally just saw on their wiki that Psychopath Season 3 was a thing.
This is our longest episode ever.
I'm gonna split it into two parts. Just so you know, it's gonna be like 2 hours.
Fine. But my fucking god. Okay.
Psychopath Season 3 is coming, apparently.
Alright, so...
this year, October 2019. It's happening. I don't even know what to think.
And to read?
Season 2 hurt me.
Yeah, fucking A, man. Okay, read Vinland Saga.
Yes.
Because an anime's coming out for it. And
yes,
it deserves the respect. This guy fucking, got a manga award for his... for Vinland Saga. And the guy is so G, he showed up in chainmail and literally authentic fucking Viking armor to accept his reward. Let that sink in. Yeah. So Noitamina, Sea Control, play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Yes.
Read. Read that fucking shit. Did I fucking make that as my fucking playing or reading?
Just read Alita.
There you go. Read Alita. I said Dahak GU. Okay, play Dahak GU. He'll probably recommend fucking what was your gaming?
Play Sekiro.
there you go. Play Sekiro. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the messiest fucking podcast I have.
It's gonna be in 2 parts. I'm literally gonna have the watching section in 1 part because it's about an hour and 50. The rest of it's in part 2. Well, if you're at this point, then you've already seen everything. So.
I mean, if anything, I'll have to send you some stuff my brother posted. You know, some pictures. So just wait another week.
It's gonna be. It's
because I have pictures, so it's just like if you can, just show a few pictures of it. I don't know how you're gonna do it. Probably not.
I'm too fucking lazy. Until we actually have a full show that's edited,
never.
I ain't doing shit.
Never. I'm sorry.
Until we're like half in the bag or something like that, like Red Letter Media, I ain't doing shit.
Which I doubt we're gonna do anything. We're gonna get people to do that for us.
Exactly.
So thank you guys for tuning in. You know, this was our longest episode so far, and this was longer. How did you really?
We're clanking. I'm just trying to clank. You know, I'm not flexing at all. I'm just just clanking.
I'm not as big as you, but I got biceps at least, and a little tricep because I did some at work. Fuck y'all, you're fucking Ricardo right now. That's the reason he fucking disappeared. You're Ricardo. You're Ricardo Miles, aren't you?
I'm not dark enough. Look how white I am.
Nigga,
that
he's
fool's
your future.
That fool's darker than you.
Dude, it's like if you die right now, Ricardo Miles disappears and like it retcons everything. Like,
I wish.
He'll be removed from the fucking timeline kind of deal.
If I could dance like him, dude, you see me every day.
Alright, but anyways, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you.
This has been the longest podcast ever. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. 2-parter. Later.
See you next time.
Clink it. We didn't clink. The thing almost broke.